Hi, and welcome back to Changing Phases Tarot on YouTube. It's so great to have you here with me today. So today's reading is the 2021 yearly overview reading for all of the signs. So I'll be pulling one card from the Tarot of the Divine deck, and that will be the overall energy for the whole year for the sign. And then each month I will pull one card from the Good Tarot deck for the overall energy for that particular month. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. And just a note also about the year itself. So 2021 is, adds up in numerology to a 5, and a 5 year has to do with personal freedom, has to do with choices. And then 2021 is also an angel number, right? And it means faith too. So it could be quite a significant year as far as personal growth, spiritual growth for many people. And it's also the International Year of Peace and Trust, right? The United Nations has declared it the International Year of Peace and Trust. So I'm hoping for a very peaceful or very prosperous year for all of you. Just a big thank you once again for subscribers, for those of you who just sort of stumbled upon me here today as well. It's great to have each and every one of you here, and I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light. All right, I'll stop for now and see each of the signs in a minute for the video. Hi Virgo, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your 2021 overview reading. So starting off with the card that is your overall energy for the year. Okay, this is from the Tarot of the Divine deck. You have this beautiful 6 of Wands. Look at you riding through the year victorious. No matter what comes your way, you are coming out on top. You are victorious, right? This is the suit of Wands, fire energy. So it has to do with the work that we do. It can be creative projects and endeavors. And then it's our own passion and drive and ambition related to the things that we do. It's also creativity, creative projects. And, if we think about the card that comes immediately before the 6 of Wands, the 5, that's a card of conflict. And so this is you. You've gone to battle. You've come back. You're riding into town victorious. So this is a great energy to have accompanying you throughout the year. Now let's just have a look at the at whatever folklore or fairy tale that goes along with this particular card, because in this deck each card is associated with a particular story or tale. And so we have the 6 of Wands. This is a Mosi legend from Burkina Faso, and this is Yanenga. And it says it represents victory and success. A warrior princess, Yanenga, is her father's most prized fighter. Her skill is so great he never wishes to part with her, but she rebels. She seeks her own path and recognition for her deeds. Victory, praise, achievement, reward, and fame. Interesting. So for some of you, you could be heading off on your own path, right? Looking to make a name for yourself by yourself, doing something completely different. So getting recognized, getting that recognition that you want and deserve, but going off on your own way, on your own path to get that. So that's interesting. We'll see how that ties in with the rest of your reading. So to start off with, and as you can see, there's one card for each month of the year. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 major arcanas. So that's a considerable number of major arcanas. It's not half of the spread, right? Some of the signs that I've read for so far have had a lot of major arcanas. I mean, this is quite a big number, but the more major arcanas you have, the more it shows that things are very much out of your hands, and really it's the universe sort of stepping in and putting people and events on, in your life, on your path, and there's less of you influencing what's going on. But anyway, we start off with the Five of Earth. So in January, Five of Earth is, Five of Pentacles. And it is sort of a lack mentality, right? But five is also, it's a number of sort of growth, and, there is change as well involved in this, in this energy of the Five of Earth. But Earth energy it's the money that we earn. It has to do with our material possessions. It can be our home, our family. And, usually in the traditional tarot, the Five of Earth has, people walking past the church and out in the cold, and it really represents this thinking or feeling of lack, of not having enough, financially speaking. So not having enough money to pay the bills, not having enough money for the car payment, for the rent, for the mortgage. But it is, there is a sort of cautionary message with it, in that there's always help, there's always assistance there. So if you are going through a difficult time, ask for help, seek out help. There's always somebody there who can offer, even if it's not everything that you need, there's somebody there that can offer something that could be of assistance, is the main message. So, obviously this has been a difficult year, 2020, for many people. And so this could just be, a little bit of energy that kind of lingers over this holiday period. Also, we know that in general, people tend to spend a bit more over the holiday period. So this could just be, getting back on your feet again as you start the new year. But there's great change. And, in the next month, in February, you have major endings. You have the World card. This is number 21 of the major arcana. So significant cycle coming to an end, right? With the World, it's not just like a short closeout or a short cycle ending. This is a significant cycle. So this could be, leaving a job that where you've worked for many, many years. This can be ending a relationship that you've been in for a long time. However it plays out in your life, it's a significant chapter in your life coming to an end. And immediately following it, you have the next card in the major arcana. I was going to say that, what follows the World is the Fool card, and the Fool card came out as your next card. So the month of March, you have the new beginnings. So there are endings immediately followed by new beginnings. So, a really fast sort of turnover or change of events here, and brand new beginnings. And the Fool is all about, taking that leap of faith. It has to do with even if you can't see everything, in front of you on the path, there's a need to trust in the universe, trust that the universe has your back. Let yourself take that leap of faith, because you're being divinely guided here. The Fool is starting off on a brand new journey. So new beginnings, new things coming in, but even if it does, feel a little scary, you're being guided to, go with it. So trust in the universe here. As far as signs that you might be dealing with, the World card is linked with Capricorn, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn. The Fool card is linked with Aquarius, so air energy here. In the month of April, you have the Nine of Fire, so this is the Nine of Wands. And this usually, we think of it as being like one last obstacle, one last hurdle that you have to kind of jump over or make it through before you can close out a cycle, because it's nearly the 10 of Wands, right? You're nearly at the end of something. This could be, within the workplace, or this could be, even a creative project, or however it plays out. You're nearing the end of something, but there's a need to reevaluate. There's a need to, also stay vigilant with this Nine of Fire before you're able to close it out. And you do have, it's not the same suit, but the next month, in the month of May, you have another 10. You have an ending here. This is the 10 of Air, the 10 of Swords, which, you know, usually in the traditional tarot, it's not the prettiest of cards. It usually shows somebody on the ground with 10 swords in their back, you know, representing a very difficult ending. It can be betrayal. It can be, you know, actually people backstabbing you. But it's also the, you know, the darkness. It's always the darkest before the light, right? So you have to sort of leave that behind in order to bring about this brand new cycle. Because immediately after the 10 of air, the 10 of swords, you have the ace again. So it goes back around to the ace of swords. So there's a need to let go. And you can see here that the woman, it's interesting because instead of swords, we have feathers, right? And she's just blowing them away from her. So she's releasing, she's letting go. She's releasing whatever, you know, thoughts of betrayal, thoughts of being hurt, you know, thoughts of regret, whatever this is, she's releasing this in order to make that space for new things. And even, you don't have the ace of air, but you do have the ace of fire coming in for June. So closing out the first half of the year, you have the new beginning. You have actually 2 new beginnings, right? And it's kind of like a major ending, a brand new beginning, closing out a cycle, and then another brand new beginning. So it feels like it's almost like a stop and start type energy, even though there's nothing here to really suggest that. That's just the feeling I'm getting off the cards. But by the time you hit June, there's this brand new beginning. And the Ace of Fire is very exciting. You know, this is fire energy again. And this could be a new job offer. This could be a new relationship that's very passionate. You feel very excited about. This can be a new creative endeavor. This can be you starting up your own business. But lots of creativity, lots of excitement surrounding whatever this new beginning is. And aces, they are blessings from the universe. You know, this is the universe extending out this brand new offer and saying, you know, you deserve this. Here, take this. So it is a blessing. It is a big yes coming in. Now, as we head into the second half of the year, for the month of July, you have Major Arcana number 8, Strength. So this is, you could be dealing with a Leo, right? The Strength card is associated with the sign of Leo. But it's really about having that inner strength, that inner determination for you to, you know, accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. Going back to the, you know, you maybe going off on your own path and you seeking out this fame and, you know, your own praise, you know, you want to stand out for your own merits. This could be having the inner strength and determination to get there, to do that. In August, you have Major Arcana number 2, the High Priestess. And, you know, she encourages you to really tap into that inner, you know, the inner voice, the inner guidance. Listen to your intuition. She is the keeper of knowledge. She sits between our realm, the physical realm, and the spiritual realm. So she's like the gatekeeper of that hidden knowledge. And so she does, you know, encourage us to tap into it, but not by using our eyes, right? She asks us to do so by listening to our intuition, by paying attention to those messages that come through in different forms, right? So the repeating numbers, listen to your dreams as well. Might be a good month for you to keep a dream journal, jot down things, you know, when you wake up. She's also associated with the moon, also the sign of Cancer, but the moon as well. So, you know, she's a very powerful energy here. So it could be a very spiritual month, a very significant month for you. And then, you know, messages coming in unexpected ways with the High Priestess. September, you have the Messenger of Water. This would be the Knight of Cups. Okay, and the Knight of Cups brings in offers, right? It's either an offer of love or it's an offer that's going to bring you great happiness and joy, fulfillment, because the suit of water, cups, that's what it has to do with, right? It's intuition, it's feelings, relationships. So with this person, you know, and it could be a person, it would typically be more of a middle-aged water sign, male or female, but water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person is like the knight in shining armor, bringing in the chalice, the Holy Grail. So what is it that you want? What is in that Holy Grail for you? Is it an offer of love? Is it an offer of, like a job offer, or something to do with your artistic talent? It's going to be different for everybody watching, but there's definitely an offer coming in here, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Now, October, you have financial balance here. So, you started the year off with this lack mentality and worry over your finances. By the time you get to October, there's this balancing out, right? Twos in the tarot can speak of choice. It can also be balance. The Two of Earth is about, balancing out of your finances. So, maybe whatever this offer was that came in the month, prior, this is now bringing you the, this balanced feeling as far as your finances go. For some of you, you could be weighing things up. You could be choosing between one position and another, going one way or another. Do I take the sort of the fixed 9-to-5 job, or do I go with this new offer that I have, to work, I don't know, on a cruise ship, or, something that's not like your traditional 9-to-5 job. So you might be balancing or weighing things up. As you get to November, you have Major Arcana number 7, the Chariot. And this is another card. This is a card of victory. This is, a big, yes, but it's a victory after, after difficulty. It's a hard-won victory. So, but in any case, it is a victory. And there's also forward movement, forward momentum. So things moving along, things progressing for you. Could be actual movement, moving for a job, moving across land. This could be buying a car. You could also be dealing with the sign of Cancer. And this is also linked with Cancer and the moon, right? So the moon showing up a couple of times here. Cancer showing up a couple of times. And then as you end out the year, you have this card of endless possibilities. This is the Three of Fire. So the Three of Wands. And usually the Three of Wands has a man standing up on a cliff top, staring out to sea, waiting, for his ships to come in. So he's made the decision with the Two of Wands. He's put in the time and effort, and now he's waiting to see what type of return on investment he's going to get. And I love it how in this deck, there's nobody waiting. Look at her. It's like she's just in her own boat, and she's going off. She's like, I'm not going to wait for anything to come in. I'm going after it, which is very much, it goes along with this energy of this beautiful woman here, the Six of Wands, and, the warrior princess. So, yeah, it's a very powerful and empowered type of energy. And threes in the tarot, they have to do with growth and expansion and potential. And the Three of Wands itself is a card of endless expansion, endless opportunities. So, there's a lot of great energy surrounding you this year. It could have to do with, relationship with this messenger of water. But, I feel that it's more to do with you, like you yourself, your personal growth, and, how you make money. Could have to do with your talents, your creative side. But there's lots of, endings, new beginnings, and a lot of growth potential for you this year. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful 2021. Bye for now.